Check out Uncle Scotty growing all these green beans up in here for the boys. Just take one off, one that's clean. Got something good to eat. Somebody's flying their drone over the Mop God's house, trying to check out what he's doing at all times. Alright, I'll show you guys what I got going on with my garden right here. This is my blackberry bush, and I planted it a couple years ago. And it first started with just this one piece, and then it got so big I had to add this other piece, this other 10-foot section. And something else I'm proud of is my raspberry bush right there. It didn't give any fruit this year. I planted it last year and it was getting ready to die, and I saved it. So we'll see what happens in year 3. And then this is our tomato patch that we got going on here. I saw a YouTuber, McCann's Farms, and they use string instead of cages to tie their tomatoes up. So we did some PVC pipe, and it was an experiment for the boys. So we'll see how it works out. But it definitely kept this walking area so that we could walk in there and then go and reach in to pick our crop. And then we got some peppers growing in here. This is the eggplant. We got some white baby eggplant that's getting ready to go right there. And then this is the other tomato horde where it's gotten like so big you can't walk through there. And then we got some peppers there. We got our parsley and our basil. And we got some other peppers growing big right there. And that is a eggplant, and then the tomatoes all along there. The other good news we got is we have a customer who has an empty lot on the bay, and we cut the grass, and he gave me the okay that I can throw these crab traps in there and catch some crabs on his property. So that's for the boys right there. Catch some good crabs, do some work, living the dream. So in order for the dream to happen, we had to do some hard work here. I mean, these cages, they're commercial cages, but they're getting kind of old. Jesus Christ, why the fuck are you driving down the alley so fast? What? Back to the dream. So there was some hard work that had to go on with these cages because they're kind of old. They haven't been dipped in a while, so they were rusting out in some spots. So we had to use some wire to tie everything together real good. And I had like 6 of these pots, and I took the best 3 and I repaired them to the best of my abilities, and we'll see, you know, what kind of dream we can live with. Okay, so the claim is I'm saying right now is that we're gonna do some little drip art if we can. And then my dad and us, we had all this extra paint under here, and we went through it the other day, and I labeled it what I could use for fun and what you know, we had set aside for other projects around the house, like, you know, painting the siding and all that other stuff. So we're gonna have some fun with the fun paint for the boys. boys is the goof off. You use it whenever you're doing some paint and you goofed off. You got to get the goof off. Proud sponsor of Mop God Mike's programming, the goof off for the boys. Okay, the killers of dreams came, so we have to clean the mess up we made, and that's what we got. Uncle Mike thinks that looks pretty cool. DJ asked me what that is. I said that's a sunset that got dripped on. And then this was just total experimentation over here to see what kind of drip lines I could get for the boys.
I'll cut your back camera. I'll put your camera sander. You won't have next animal camera.
Is that how you feel? Why don't you want Uncle Mike to have a camera?
Because it's big.